Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this video we are going to talking about the Avocado coin. So let's start the video. In the framework of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development of the United Nations, many of the Sustainable Development Goals addressing urgent matters on poverty, climate action and resources management will be achieved primarily via improvements in the food system. By 2050, the world population will reach 9.3 billion compared to the current 6.8 billion. The accelerated birth rate and the new generation's consumption power present an enormous challenge in terms of production and resource allocation. The current global farming production model accounts for an alarming 33% of the total production wasted due to rudimentary labor, outdated production methods, lack of investment, and access to new technologies. It is not feasible that 98% of all farmers wouldn't even be able to implement those changes are best because of lacking financial resources and knowledge. By 2030, there will be a 40% gap between water supply and water demand. In addition, shortages in arable lands are also expected, creating increasing costs of energy, labor, and nutrients. The urgency and importance of these topics is an open call for innovative breakthroughs and disruptive changes, resulting in a reconfiguration of several areas of the global food system. However, the advent of new technology may have a wide range of impacts, with both positive repercussions for certain SDGs and unforeseen negative side effects in other areas. Standalone solutions are seldom successful in achieving a significant adoption, and in many cases, when contrasted with a substantial range of sustainability criteria, they perform poorly. Therefore, in their perspective, this groundbreaking initiative should be incorporated into systematic improvements with proper revision, accountability, and feedback mechanism that will make it easier to track the current state and achieve the sustainable development goals. Eventual trade-offs must be addressed proactively, especially those involving social issues such as inequality in all of its manifestations, social fairness, and knowledge and resource sharing to achieve genuine sustainability. However, with the construction of well-planned transition routes, diligent monitoring of critical criteria, and the implementation of clear scientific objectives at the local level, it is possible to tackle trade-offs that have unintended repercussions and articulate them into a more extensive development network to achieve a common goal. Being sustainable is the only way to keep the planet alive and improve the living conditions of all its inhabitants. The technology to achieve a sustainable world already exists. However, it's a race against time, and the current financial and cultural barriers prevent the more significant agricultural sector from applying the technology and thriving. To fulfill the projected food demand for almost 10 billion people by 2050, whereas also fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goals, food systems must be adjusted to be inclusive, guaranteeing economic and social inclusion for all food systems stakeholders in the supply chain, such as small farms, women, and the younger population. Sustainable, decreasing as much as possible the detrimental environmental effects, preserving the scarce natural resources, protecting and stopping biodiversity loss, and enhancing the resiliency against future disasters. Healthful, supplying and supporting nutritious and safe meals for a balanced diet without raising the cost for the final consumer. Here we can see the example of food and agricultural at the center of the SDGs. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.